Did you know over 900 people died in a single afternoon because they trusted the wrong man? November 18, 1978, started like any other day in Jonestown, Guyana. Families ate breakfast, children played in the jungle heat, and residents went about their daily work. But that afternoon, Jim Jones called an emergency meeting in the main pavilion. He told his followers they were under attack, that enemies were coming for them. The only way out, he said, was to drink a special mixture he called revolutionary suicide. Large vats of flavored drink laced with cyanide were prepared and distributed. Parents were forced to give it to their children first. 276 kids died within minutes, convulsing as the poison took hold. Armed guards surrounded the pavilion, shooting anyone who tried to escape. Adults who refused were injected by force or shot on the spot. Within hours, the entire community lay dead in the tropical heat. Audio recordings captured every horrifying moment, including children crying as they died. The next day, authorities found the largest mass murder-suicide in modern history. Did you know the CIA once turned innocent patients into living ghosts who couldn't remember their own names? In 1953, unsuspecting people walked into Canadian hospitals seeking help for depression and anxiety. They never walked out the same. Dr. Ewan Cameron was conducting secret experiments funded directly by the CIA's MK Ultra program. Patients received massive doses of electroshock therapy, 50 times stronger than normal treatment. Then came the LSD, injected without consent, followed by weeks locked in sensory deprivation chambers. The goal was complete personality erasure. And it worked. Mothers forgot their children's faces. Husbands couldn't recognize their wives. Some patients regressed to infants, unable to speak or feed themselves. For 20 years, hundreds of victims were systematically tortured in the name of mind control research. When the program was exposed, the CIA destroyed most records. Many victims never recovered their memories or identities. The lawsuits continue today, but the damage was already done. Did you know a single phone call tracked one of the world's most powerful men to his death? January 2nd, 2020. Qasem Soleimani stepped off his flight at Baghdad International Airport, checking his phone like any other passenger. He had no idea American intelligence had been watching his every move for weeks. Miles above, an MQ-9 Reaper drone circled silently in the darkness, its cameras locked onto his convoy. The Iranian general climbed into a waiting vehicle, completely unaware this would be his final ride. At 12:47 a.m., the Hellfire missile struck with surgical precision. The explosion was so intense it vaporized everything within a 20-foot radius. What remained was barely recognizable as human. Within hours, Iran threatened total retaliation against America. Military bases went on high alert. Oil prices spiked. The world held its breath. For 72 hours, World War III seemed inevitable. One drone strike had brought two superpowers to the brink of nuclear conflict, all because someone answered their phone at the wrong time. Did you know 5 men vanished into the mountains and made decisions so bizarre they still haunt investigators today? On February 24, 1978, 5 developmentally disabled friends drove to a basketball game in Chico, California. Gary Mathias, Jack Madruga, Bill Sterling, Jack Hewitt, and Ted Wire were all excited to watch their favorite team play, but they never made it home. Instead, they took a mysterious detour 70 miles into the Sierra Nevada mountains during a raging blizzard. Their car was found abandoned on a snowy back road, completely undamaged with no signs of struggle. For some unknown reason, all 5 men decided to walk 19 miles uphill through freezing wilderness in street clothes. 4 months later, searchers found Ted Wire's body in a remote Forest Service trailer. He had starved to death despite the trailer being stocked with food, propane, and blankets. The other 4 were never found. What made them leave their car? Why didn't Ted eat the food around him? 45 years later, the Yuba County 5 case remains one of America's most disturbing unsolved mysteries.